Hello everyone, my name is Yanko and welcome to another video. So guys, today just going to be doing a video. I've been doing of course my Road to Orion camo, and I was been playing a game, and yeah, so I've been using the Hacksaw version of the Fenris, and you know, it's absolutely incredible. So we're going to show that in a video for today, and yeah, I hope that you guys will enjoy. If you do go and enjoy, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and let's get straight into the gameplay, shall we? So guys, here we go, straight into the game. And yeah, we've been using this the last few games, using it on shipment, absolutely shredding with it. Don't know how it's going to work on this hotel map right now, but nah, a good start. But of course they changed the layouts now for the camo grind, so we have to get a total of 8 SMGs gold before we can actually go and do the platinum challenges, which means we're going to have to do around about 200 headshots back to back, which is 200 long shots back to back, which is obviously not good. I'm not, I'm not a fan of the long shots, but you know, it is what it is. We have to do it if we want to get the camo, which I'm actually having a lot of fun with. I've been finding that the camo grind has been keeping me interested in Call of Duty the last few weeks. You know, since I started grinding it, of course I've done the ARs. The ARs are basically complete apart from obviously the polyatomic, but we need to unlock the platinum or another like 40 guns to get the polyatomic, which would mean 25 headshots per gun. I've said before, I think in a video where I was saying that it should have been done differently. Like previous Call of Duties, we've been able to get all the way up to gold, that would unlock diamonds. You know, I don't see why we have to do specific challenges to unlock platinum and to unlock gold and to unlock diamonds after already getting to the gold level. But we are mostly just trying to level up this gun. I've also been trying to level up all my other guns as well. I need to unlock a few guns, which is going to be obviously a lot of fun. So I'm going to have to use different types of guns to unlock new ones to be able to complete all the camo challenges, because I ideally want to do all the ARs and all the SMGs and all normal guns that I would actually use to unlock the platinum, to unlock polyatomic, to be able to do it in the easiest way possible. No, I don't exactly want to use, I don't want to use a combat knife, I don't want to use riot shields or launchers. If I have to use some launchers I will, but you know, obviously I'm wanting to try and avoid it if I possibly can, which you know would be good if I can manage to avoid those. But this gun has been absolutely incredible, especially on shipment. I'll show you guys in a game of shipment what we can do with the gun, and it's absolutely perfect for shipment. That's what I've been using to get my 3 kills without dying for golds. We are 5 out of 8 for SMGs. The range as well on this gun, like you guys just see me getting a headshot that there. We are leveling up a lot as well. I think when this season started we were level, I think it was like 180 or something, and now we're 235. So considering that I've been playing a lot of FIFA as well, you know, and going out and doing things, I've not just been sitting in playing Call of Duty all the time, but I'm putting consistently maybe an hour or 2 at least a day on the game to complete challenges and complete my camo grind, which I'm obviously really trying my best to do, which is a lot of fun for me. As I said, it keeps the game interesting, but you know, we do other things as well. We've been working a lot on the content the last few weeks. I need to continue to upload a lot of YouTube shorts as well. I do have YouTube shorts just sitting there, you know, ready ready to upload. Me, or have we had, is our system been there for quite a while? Let's back up now. We're back here, I'm sure. Definitely at least one. Up. Guys right beside me. It's not good to call in that UAV. Come on. I'm leveling up guns and stuff like that. I can actually play the way I play. Which, you know, is very aggressive. Running around outskirts of the map, trying to get in towards, trying to find awkward angles for them that are in the middle, and causing them as much problems as I can to try and win more gunfights. We are getting better and better at Call of Duty as the days go on. We are starting to get better, like more kills, more consistency in the game, and we've been absolutely flying in most of the games. We've been flying through some of the camos. Some camos, some guns have been a killer. The M16, I said that in the video that I uploaded recently. You know, we will try and even do double uploads. I've got a lot of videos coming to the channel. I'm hoping to, I've now got a good software for podcasts, so I can try and batter out more podcast videos, because I know that you guys love podcast style videos. I love doing podcasts because I love talking to people. I love doing interview styled videos because you guys seem to always enjoy the content that I produce when it comes to sit down and talk videos. That's where all the main interest comes from on my main channel, is the fact that it's all, you know, it's all reviews, vlogs, etc. It's all IRL stuff, you know, and that's where I always grow my audience from, is, you know, real life stuff where I like to, you know, vlog what happens in life. But new podcast, as I said, well, I keep getting off topic, new podcast episode coming out on, well, tomorrow for me, which is Friday. I don't know if this video will get uploaded before then or afterwards, but we do have a Newcastle Career Mode episode to get released in the next few days as well. That is going to be edited over the course of the week, and then we will record another one. We'll try and boost out two episodes a week. I'm aiming for between 1 and 2 a week, and we're going to try and get back into that sort of, you know, grind where we are going to have at least 2 or 3 videos this week, which is my bare minimum aim for the channel. And in case you guys don't know, the football season is about to end. The final game is getting played on Saturday, and then we'll be going to pre-season. Let's jump into a game of Shipment. Let's see how we do with that one. So guys, here we go for the game of Shipment. I don't know how far, but oh, it's just started. That's good. It's just started. We go on. Normally like to keep rotating around these 3 lanes. You get a small mod from the actual class that I've been using, because it was predominantly mostly the class that the Hacksaw comes with, but without the scope, etc., because I don't like using big scopes unless I'm going for my camo challenges. I try and avoid that. I prefer using the iron sights of the guns, which is so much better. There's a lot of snipers, and I don't know why, because of course Shipment is a very small map. I mean, I know people, if you're quick scoping, fair enough, but you know, the ones that are sitting at the back of the map with a sniper like that lying on the ground, I really don't understand it, but that's what people enjoy doing. That's what they enjoy, that's what they do. But you know, I'm just going to keep running and gunning because that's what I do, that's what I find fun in Call of Duty. So as I was saying with the uploads, we have got a podcast episode coming this week, aka Friday. I don't know what time yet, but we are sorting that out. We have one of the Team Tallis members on the podcast, so it's going to be a very, very big one. And it's only like 20 minutes long. They're going to be, most of my podcast episodes are going to be less than an hour. It depends on what we're talking about. Of course, it will vary on times, etc. But yeah, we had a jam-packed 20 minutes. We had a really good conversation actually on the podcast. We got a lot of good talking points. We also made a deal that he would jump on Call of Duty with me. I'd play a horror game with him. In case anybody does not know, I am not a fan of horrors. Definitely not the biggest horror fan in the world. You know, it depends. Like jump scares, I don't mind. It just depends on it really. Like zombies or beast like bosses and stuff like that. Sometimes bother me, sometimes don't. It just depends. I'm more freaked out with the paranoia sort of stuff, paranormal activities and stuff like that. Like I can't sit and watch that, it freaks me out. You know, things moving on its own. People actually like doing things in a scary way don't tend to bother me too much. It just depends. You know, like Chucky, not a fan of. You know, stuff like that. Like some of it does bother me, some of it doesn't. It depends on what it is, but I'm not a fan of horror films, not a fan of horror games. So yeah, it should be fun. Like I'm willing to play games. Like games don't bother me. It's more films and TV shows and stuff like that tend to bother me. But I've not had great experiences with horror games, especially Outlast and Resident Evil. The two games I've swore I'm never going to play again. But you know, if a game's free or gets shared or whatever, you know, I'm willing to give it a try because you know you never know. It's been a few years since I've ever played a horror game, so you know I'm willing to give it a try, and that's pretty much the gist of it really. It's just it's something I'm going to do if I do enjoy it, you know, because I might enjoy it. You never know. But if I do enjoy it, I might start doing some YouTube shorts on, you know, on horror games and branching out a wee bit more. I do really want to branch out more on different games. There is a few games, you know, I want to return to and do a video or two on them, see how they do, and that would be, you know, Apex Legends, and also I want to try Overwatch and try a few games. But let me know, there's a few games coming out over the next few months, we believe, that I'm interested to know if you guys are looking forward to. One of them is XDefiant. If you guys manage to get to play the beta for XDefiant, let me know what you think of it. Are you looking forward to the game coming out? I certainly am. I think it's going to be fresh, it's going to be interesting, it'll be a good game to balance with Call of Duty as well. I am looking forward to the release of EA Sports FC. My favourite team, Celtic Stadium, is meant to be getting introduced along with our local rivals Rangers, which is going to be fantastic for Scottish football. And also Kenilworth Road is getting added to the new FIFA, well, aka EA Sports FC, as they have been promoted to the English Premier League, which is of course a fully licensed league in the game, which I am absolutely buzzing for. It is looking incredible. There is so many jokes in the football world about Kenilworth Road because it looks into a housing scheme, and you actually go through people's gardens technically to get up to the away ends, which a lot of jokes are getting made. But we'll talk about all that stuff in a later video when we're actually reviewing the trailers, etc. We should be getting information on it in the next month or two for FIFA 10. It's normally around about June, July where we start to get spoilers for the games. We get official trailers, news confirmations, partnerships, all that sort of stuff tend to hit round about June, July time. So I'm looking forward to it. Let me know, guys, are you a fan of FIFA? Are you a fan of Call of Duty? Are you going to be playing a lot of things? There's been a lot of stuff happening over the last couple of weeks, especially with Call of Duty, with servers getting took down, with, you know, clients getting took down as well. So there's a lot of that. Let me know what you guys think of it in the comments below. And, no, I'm gutted. I mean, I don't own a gaming PC, I don't own a gaming laptop, so I've not been able to play any the stuff like Black Ops 2 Plutonium. I've never been able to play them. You know, the only thing I've ever done that was basically out with a game was GTA mods, and those were a ton of fun. I'm going to be trying to get a gaming laptop within reason to do my videos, and basically so I can play a few games, you know, that I've been missing. You know, I did used to play Euro Truck Simulator a lot. That used to be a lot of fun, and I'm wanting to be able to play it again, but without having to take up all the room of a gaming PC. I may add. Yeah, we're absolutely popping off in this game. 37 kills. We could have enough time for a 50 if we do well enough, that is. So basically these games I'm just focusing on leveling up my gun, which I'm having a blast doing. These camo challenges have been a pain to do, they really have, but you know, it's something I enjoy. I'm enjoying it. I've not really had this much fun going for camos, because if anybody knows me personally, I tend to give up quite easily doing camo grinds. I think it's because of the length of time, plus you're using guns you don't want to use, and it tends to annoy me because I like to just, you know, sit and have fun on Call of Duty. Got a bomb. I don't know about the 50, no. 42 kills, so that's going to be, no, in fact, no. We're going to show you guys a class that we're using. It's an absolute ton of fun. It's absolute laser for a Fenris. It's one of my favourite SMGs to use at the moment. The Latchman sub is up there as well. As you guys can see, final kill, 236 levels already, and we're nowhere near the top level. So let's get straight into the class setup. Guys, here we go with the class setup. First of all, we start off with the barrel, which is the ZLR 16.5 ignition barrel, which gives damage range, bullet velocity, hip fire accuracy and recoil control. It does tend to hinder at hip recoil control, movement speed and aim down sight speed, but you know, we do work with that throughout to strengthen it basically. The next is the muzzle, the X10 RR40, which gives sound suppression, bullet velocity, damage range and recoil smoothness. Again, does hinder at the aim down sight speed and the aiming stability, but with the hip fire of the gun it makes it very, very powerful, so the aim down speed doesn't really make much of a difference. Next we get the underbarrel, which is a phase 3 grip, which is my favourite underbarrel in the game. The walking speed and aim down sight speed is hindered again, but aim and idle stability, hip fire accuracy and recoil stabilisation is massively increased. With the ammunition, it is the .45 auto frangible, which gives no enemy skulls and inflict wounding effect, but it does hinder at the bullet penetration, but I've not found that it's done much damage. It does tend to work very, very well. And finally, the Fenris Mag 45 for the magazine. The gun fires so fast, it does use a lot of bullets, so these are very, very important. Ideally we wanted one that would give us 60, but 45 is far better than 32, given there's that extra 13 bullets in the magazine. Makes such a big difference in Call of Duty. So if you guys have enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new, ding dong that bell so you guys never miss an upload. See you guys in the next one. Till then, peace out.